this is a shot.
Yes.
All right, Phil on the play. Mr. Rainforest pass. Both players kept 7. Yeah, unbelievable. Andrew still doesn't have the official sticker sheets. Adam, you know what? You're absolutely right. And at this point, we don't know what to do with Andrew. It's just going to have to be solved at some point. This match will be submitted to the DCI for review, and Andrew will possibly get a suspension. We'll see. Up the Beanstalk, the turn 2 play for Force of Phil. The Beanstalk resolves. Phil draws a card.
Yeah, alright.
Do you have your $9 critical tokens?
I'm gonna play Ancient Champ. Yep. And I'm gonna play Lotus
Oh no! When the set is released or whatever? Or when you're drafting it?
Take 2 damage and sack for red. And try to play a Goblin right
Yeah, why not?
Goblin Ringleader on the stack.
It is all Goblins. Muxus.
Double Muxus War Chief and Goblin Matron to hand for Andrew.
Any response to that?
Could be in.
Do I have to go to discard? I think I might. Oh yeah. Okay. Let's do that. 1, 2.
All right, forgetting about discard momentarily here is Andrew, but it's all good. Hey, yeah, the Ringleader didn't attack, did it? Ouch. That's not good. The Bowlers, thank you for the resub. 23 months with Prime. Hello from Sweden. Hello from New York. Thank you for the sub. Almost 2 months for the Bowlers. 2 years, excuse me. And we'll see if the Bowlers can stay with us for 1 more month. We don't really know. Sometimes people reach 23 months and they say, you know what, I'm out of here, and they never come back.
Can I attack or did I pass already? I've already drawn for turn. All right, then. Yeah, I forgot to attack.
Okay, Andrew admitting I forgot to attack. Small error there. Hopefully it won't come back to bite Andrew with the game ending with a Force of Phil victory at 2 life. We'll see.
Go to 14?
Another Beanstalk hit the board.
Now we
Taller Eric is here. Can't believe you started without me. Yeah.
nice. Stack it too.
The show goes on whether you're here on time or not.
That was awesome.
Alright, so I get to choose.
You get a basic.
So it looks like there's a Goblin War Chief in Andrew's hand along with a Matron double Muxus. Not enough mana for that quite yet, but potentially a War Chief could reduce the cost with a land drop next turn. Battlecry Goblin is in hand.
Cast a Sticker Goblin and take 2.
Ah, Sticker Goblin. Okay, that'll be able to make 6 mana.
That's a good reminder. That's something that's typically what people do.
Phil fetching in response, though.
One card.
How many cards do you have?
I will, in response to that.
Now, worth noting here, I believe if you remove Sticker Goblin with its ability on the stack, you do not get the mana. So, that's an option.
I'm going to cast Reanimate as target control.
Sure. So on upkeep,
So
this initiative trigger
this
again.
resolves, I go to 9.
So I'm going to.
I'll bring some response. Sure.
A Brainstorm in response to Sticker Goblin. No vowels, no mana, says Toleric. That is exactly right. Thank you, Adam, for getting the text up on the screen.
We didn't have something to use this.
I'm going to waste on your water here.
All right, Sticker Goblin will resolve.
I'm going to choose the 4 sticker here. UAOE Guacamole.
All right, we got a Guacamole Goblin, and 4 red mana has been generated. So choosing the 4.
So I'm making 4 mana. Okay, sure. I'm going to use 3 of the mana to cast Goblin War Chief. Okay.
All right, so 1 red floating. We're casting Goblin War Chief.
I'm going to use...
All
2 mana, cast Goblin Matron, which costs 1 less in the War Chief. So I'm going to search with Goblin Matron.
Yes.
All right, so no red mana floating now. Goblin Matron hits the stack and resolves. Andrew will search. Chartwin, thank you for the sub with Prime. 40 months. Thank you, thank you. Hello, Chartwin.
You know what it is?
Yeah, stickers versus beans. That's Magic now.
With all my goblins, because I have haste from the Goblin War Chief.
So 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 damage.
All right, a swing for 7. All the goblins have haste. There's a sticker goblin in hand for Andrew, found with Goblin Matron. And that one potentially can generate 6 mana. Andrew still has a 6 and a 3 available among the stickers remaining. Currently in use is Guacamole. Oh, man.
Targeting you.
You have 2 bridges, right? So you're getting 3 bridges?
2 target.
You got to Terminus eventually, Phil.
Stickers persist in the graveyard and in exile, but not in your hand or in the library. Ponder for Force of Fill.
Go to 2. Yeah.
Guacamole should cost extra, yeah. No references to guacamole in the new Ixalan set, and I'm a little bit upset about that.
I'll cast this for.
Build my own bear. You got it. I got 12. You get 4 minutes.
So I'm going to name. Draw.
You're shuffling, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Game
Force Murder Squad.
Okay.
Yeah, you are allowed to print out the stickers to use in paper events. Given the disposable nature of the stickers, they allow a replacement, so to speak. All right, so Goblin War Chief gets swords here. Andrew will gain 2 life.
Because that would have changed.
Yeah, because the cost.
Fluffy has arrived, everybody. Fluffy's in the chat. Fluffy gets a little crazy in the chat, so we're going to keep it. Moderators, keep an eye on that.
Murderous cut?
Just starts demanding 4-color control matchups every round. All right, making 3 mana now is Andrew, it looks like. Maybe another sticker goblin, yep.
Yes, 16.
Okay.
All right.
That one is going to resolve.
I'm going to choose the 3 sticker.
Okay.
I.e. trained.
Okay.
All right, choosing the word trained this time, which generates 3 mana.
Sure.
So adding 3 mana to the pool. And double Muxus in hand. Let's see if Andrew goes to cast one.
1 colorless. And 3 reds still. I'm going to cast a Battlecry Goblin.
Battle Cry Goblin. With 1 colorless, 3 red floating.
I'm doing it at the end of your turn.
Okay, your lands were tapped.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Sorry. Upkeep.
Yeah.
That's what I meant. I meant upkeep.
This looks like it could be a lethal attack.
No responses?
How many cards?
Fluffy is a control player. Countering spells and removing creatures at FNM is Fluffy. Dress down in response.
Still 4 mana.
Could I read it? Actually, can I just see her?
I will move combat. Okay.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So one of these can attack.
Maybe
the
what
other
I'll
one
do
came in.
is I don't have any
1, 2,
cards in
3,
my
4,
deck
5.
that is on reserve order. So if you want to
Did you
shift
just fetch?
Fluffy was a combo player exclusively before coming to Legacy. Interesting. What does that tell us about Fluffy? I mean, combo before coming to Legacy, then coming to Legacy and saying, I'm playing Force of Will and removal? That's interesting. Arclight says first time watching. The sound setup is pristine. Chef's kiss. Wow, that's a rave review. Make sure everybody takes note of that. Thank you, Arclight.
But I don't.
Here's a port in from Phil.
This is a slow trigger.
All right, it's a portent shuffle. It seems like Phil is going to be hoping for a terminus here. Andrew is looking up the text for portent, it looks like, using the companion app.
From that other, like, one in the blue, like, predict. Right? Look at the top cards, start, please. Then you may shuffle, draw a card, the next one's upkeep. Okay.
What do you got?
Okay. It was ponder before ponder.
Yeah, and it seems like a cool way to try to hit. And
The
miracle.
Hogak is the more.
It almost seems like an upside compared to ponder in some ways.
It's also the best win condition.
Interesting conversation. Those are some nice altars. Yeah, Phil collects altars.
Both mauling to 6, right? Yep.
Fluffy hated control prior to playing Legacy Weird. Yeah, Fluffy, there's a lot to unpack there.
I will keep
Yeah, it's gonna give you.
this card on the bottom.
So then, for moving forward, do you mind if I?
All right, is a brainstorm for Force of Phil. We still have an upkeep portent trigger that's going to happen at some point. Phil fetches down to 4. Andrew currently has the mana available to hardcast Muxus if no other creatures are on the board. It will, by default, not have haste. But as we know, Muxus can hit a haste-granting goblin off the top.
Get
I will pass and put the point trigger on the stack.
Sure, so that happens in my upkeep before anything else happens. So everything just untaps, right? Okay. Alright.
Yeah, this is a 1-1.
Okay, so no miracle on the upkeep draw.
Alright, I'll move to draw something.
And we pass to Andrew's main phase now, so no miracle, no terminus.
I will cast a dress down before you do.
Dress down.
Response to that. Let's see. Again,
I guess Andrew passed priority, maybe trying to move to combat. Andrew paying 3 mana.
and I'll activate Battle for Goblins. Good news. So Goblins
Only a
get
matchup
plus
I
2 plus 7,
expected to hit.
and I will
Doesn't come up
attack with
much.
everything.
Does this resolve?
Dress down does resolve. Yes.
Good deck.
You got it.
Okay, so game 1 goes to Goblins.
play
Flip
win.
passive and effect on your
I knew
draw.
it like right there.
All right, so Phil will be on the play.
Surgical Bridge.
Yeah, I'll give this a try.
So I'm at 9.
If I just like live turn 1,
Druid Gold.
Flooded Strand pass for Phil. Goblin Lackey in the chat seems like came at a fortuitous time. You know what, Goblin Lackey? You're right on time, as usual.
It's like, okay, I might have this one. Yeah,
I
exactly.
have it. Well, no.
Otto, thank you for the resub 10 months. Appreciate that. And a whole bunch of bagels spinning in the chat. Here's up the beanstalk for Phil.
Is there an altruist you really like that you send all your stuff to? Or
I have a couple of different alters. It really depends on what the
Don't want to shuffle your
art that I'm
cards.
looking to get shuffled is, and I'll try and line it up with like where that alter strengths are. Like, always ask them.
like extended borders and things like that?
I'll like ask them, be like, is this an art that you'd be interested in doing?
Yeah.
You know.
I had Modfly do a few for me for a cube, and he did a really good job.
Oh, yeah, he's great.
It's your 8 I think.
Players are quite chatty. I don't talk to my opponents. Have to try to concentrate on winning, you know.
For 3 mana, I don't know what that card is.
Workshop?
Yeah, he did a workshop for me that was like Mewtwo in the tank. That was really good.
Yeah, exactly. Fluffy nailed it. Imagine talking with the enemy. Exactly.
Hands all gas.
Yeah.
Demox, thanks for the resub with Prime 10 months. Sticky Beans, the result of a summer day in New York. What? I don't know what to make of that one.
I'm at 15, correct?
Yeah, that's what I have here. Therapy targeting yourself will
Red.
I'm gonna name.
No doubt about it, this Caverner's on Goblin. Here's the sticker Goblin. Let's see what number Andrew chooses. 4, 5, and 6 are available among the 9 names Andrew has.
I'm gonna go 6 Illusionary.
something.
Going with Delusionary, which is the 6. That's the big one. Let's see if we see the big boy. Nope, Goblin Chieftain.
Okay. All right. And I'm gonna use the remaining 3 to cast Simian Spirit Guide.
All right, casting Simian Spirit Guide with the remaining 3 mana. That's not that exciting, but Chieftain will allow the team to attack, at least the Goblin team.
These that's at ace. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's a Lord also.
Oh, it's the Lord.
So 11. And we'll see how that does.
Instead, I will cycle adjust it.
So I used Illusionary.
Yeah, the Plague Engineer Massacre. It's going down in 90s MTG history and 90s MTG lore as one of the big moments. Goblin Lackey appreciating Andrew playing around Force of Will. Yeah, so Goblin Lackey, as some of you that have watched this channel for a long time are aware, brought me into the Goblin way of life. And I've been off and on a Goblin mage myself. But Andrew is new to the Goblin life. Andrew had been playing Legacy Humans for a while. Is, I believe, somewhat new to the Legacy format as a whole, but is now one of us, Goblin Lackey, is a Goblin mage, just like you and I.
Playing Beanstalk now.
Now playing Beanstalk.
Yo, I listen to your voice, dude. I'm going down to 5.
We'll cast Sports and Dark. I know what that card.
All right, Andrew's been chatting with Goblin Lackey a little bit. Yeah. Andrew, we have these monthly 1Ks like we're watching right now, and I think Andrew top 8'd 3 or 4 in a row or something. Andrew's been a dominant player at the New York Locals Terminus happening here, in case anybody missed that. And has just switched over to Goblins. So we're expecting to see a lot of Goblin victories with Andrew as the pilot. Still getting used to the deck, I would say, but playing it quite well.
When it enters the battlefield that time. So the good thing is that it won't ever come in.
But the sticker stays on the same, right?
The stick, yeah, so the sticker's used.
Oh,
But
you're saying
even if I cast that same goblin, it only makes mana equal to the new sticker.
I see. Okay.
So,
Good.
so, alright. So my go? Yeah. Alright. So that's lucky. Otherwise, I agree it would be a whole thing. I'm gonna take another 2 and use red, cast Goblin Matron.
Okay, here's Goblin Matron. We're using Cavern, so Phil cannot counter that. Let's see what Andrew finds this time. It will be Goblin Ringleader. Passing the turn. Another Terminus. And another Beanstalk trigger. Matron will go on the bottom once Andrew is done with shuffling. Goblin Ringleader next turn without... rather with a Cavern is a good play.
So this is on the stack, and then the counter.
Mark Hughes in the chat.
I'm gonna put Brainstorm on top.
Sure.
Mystic Sanctuary to put Brainstorm on top and pass the turn.
I will use Cavern of Souls for red and cast Goblin Ringleader.
You got it.
Alright, no dress down. 1, 2, 3. So I'll put these 2 Battlecry Goblin in my hand. And
All right, double Battlecry Goblin to hand. I think the phone has not been updated as far as Andrew's life total. I believe Andrew's at 14. I can see it on the pad on the bottom left of the screen. Sometimes the phone doesn't get updated. Sorry about that.
I had myself at 7.
Okay. All right, sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Terminus back on top for Phil. Can Andrew reuse the Delusionary sticker this game? That's a good question. Goblin Lackey says, I believe no. Does it go back to the sticker card and live there? Can someone check the ruling on that and let us know in the chat or in the comments?
Yeah.
The sticker is used.
Move to combat.
And are any of those cabins naming anything?
Well, when they ETB with this, I don't think we have.
Yeah. Okay, so none of them are.
No, they're blank.
I'm gonna cast Martyrs Cut, targeting this.
Yes, it's inside.
All right, a Terminus for Phil.
Bulgari Thug dies. I'm gonna place Putrid Imp on top.
Cast this beanstalk.
Exiled 3 cards.
Draw a card off Beanstalk.
I exiled 3 cards in page.
5/5 lifelink.
Then when it dies, I exile the top 6 cards of my library, shuffle it into those 6.
Toleraric says it falls off if it enters a hidden zone. But what happens to the sticker then? Does it go back to the sticker card and is available to be used again, or is it like gone forever, just deleted?
Target the chalice.
I guess it would make sense for it to be gone forever, as far as it being a sticker. Gone for the match. I think Toleraric is right on that. Gone for the game. Gone for the game. Yeah, exactly. It'll refresh between games.
I'm ready for you.
I think I went.
Yeah, I think Chad is right on that. Looks like On the Wind just shared a contradicting note. Return to the sticker sheet if the cards they are attached to go into a hidden zone.
Can't risk it.
Triumph of St. Catherine is at the board on Phil's side, though. That's pretty good. I've played Goblins against Force of Phil in the past, and Triumph of St. Catherine was honestly a real pain in the butt.
If I'm really on my top of my game,
So here's Sticker Goblin, and I wonder if Andrew is going to choose Delusionary once again, which would be a 6 if this resolves.
I'm going to thwart it, picking up the Goblins.
Thwart picking up double Mystic Sanctuary and a Trop. And Andrew is going to look up the text for thwart, I guess.
On
The fourth thing. You gotta go.
Counter spell? Okay. He's
This
countered.
one counted.
a red spell.
All right, Sticker Goblin is countered.
Close.
So close. You see a lot more thwart to do.
That's true. I'm going to cast a Chroma.
Yeah. I didn't have anything.
You got solid.
No solitude.
It's not a Battlecry Goblin.
Battlecry Goblin imprinted on Chromox, making 4 mana. Goblin Ringleader. Mindbreak Trap. Wow. Mindbreak Trap on the Goblin Ringleader. Nicely done.
Down at 10.
Did not expect that.
I'm here and here.
I think I got them already, didn't I?
No, I was at 14. This one was from the Sticker Goblin, and this one was for...
I guess I didn't.
Yeah, so down to 10.
All right, life total's corrected on the phone, finally. Here's another Triumph of St. Catherine. Phil draws a card off the Beanstalk.
You gotta play easy.
I really messed that up.
Legacy's too hard.
Yeah, Mindbreak Trap just exiles the spell, doesn't counter it, so Cavern of Souls doesn't matter.
You got this one. Good game.
No, I don't know.
Here's the big boy. There's the big boy. So four.
Do you want to cut?
Hello. Did my mic stop working again? What the hell? I was saying that Mindbreak Trap needs a reprint. Can't they just stick it in a commander deck or something? We can't catch a break, us legacy players. That's what I was whining about when my mic cut out. Being silenced again. All right, so it looks like Shatter Skull Smashing entering tapped on the play here is Andrew. Numbers revealed for the stickers are 4, 5, and 6. among the 9 names Andrew has available. So here's Chromox. Looks like Andrew has Cavern, Double Sticker Goblin, and Muxus in hand, and a Simian Spirit Guide. What to pitch to Chromox? All right, Simian Spirit Guide underneath. Flooded Strand, pass. All right, Andrew draws a mountain. What's the plan here? Cavern on Goblin.
I'm not really.
Goblin Rabble Master.
Goblin Rabble Master, okay. Make Phil deal with that. It's getting swords before its trigger can happen.
Oh, the chances are.
Yes, we're at time.
You're at 19.
I don't think they're playing this anymore. Too I was good with those ink.
Well, now we know that Phil has a, Andrew has a follow-up potential sticker goblin into Muxus that can't be countered. Potentially.
Yeah, super recent. I was in Manhattan for a year. I didn't like it.
Why did you like Manhattan? I'm only
It's just too busy.
Force of Phil is in the chat. What a learning experience watching this back is. Swords incorrect there. Okay. This is Beanstalk again. Yep, another turn 2 Beanstalk in game 3. I think we got that every game.
Narcomoebas is like, okay, it's just like a more black skewed version of breakfast.
This is like crazy dread.
And then
Looks like Andrew drew City of Traders, which, of course, makes 2 mana and could be interesting.
I'm more of just like a.
I don't want to like delay the game and like.
So we can cast Sticker Goblin with Cavern open, but that would give Phil a pretty good idea of what's coming. What's the plan here? Hand is City, Muxus, Sticker Goblin.
That doesn't have like a shadow dedicated like.
yeah,
So
Goblin Lackey might have force-checked Phil on turn 1. Meaning Chromox, Simian Spirit Guide, untapped land into Sticker Goblin.
game 3 was like wild.
yeah, no, the sturdiness was. That's why I was like, all right, I'm not concerned about the.
You're good against the side. You're good.
Twitch chat seeming to think being more aggressive would have been better for Andrew. Andrew just passing the turn without playing a creature. Force of Phil pondering here, but shuffling, which tells us there likely were not any miracles on top.
They're not public. They're not public.
Good luck on the rest of the tournament.
Yeah, you too.
I probably wouldn't buy this stock.
And it's for a weekend? Am I seeing you there?
I am not going to the tournament. It's the weekend before my exam, so
Oh, what exam is it?
I'm in grad.
Another ponder for Force of Phil. That's double ponder back to back.
Neuroscience at the grad school.
Yeah, Twitch chat in agreement that Andrew should get aggressive here. Force check Phil.
Like I have no chance. Like it's so good, it's perfect.
We'll see how it works out.
That's how I think of it.
Once again, 4, 5, and 6 are the sticker numbers available, the high numbers on each sticker card. Plays a city, and now gonna hardcast Muxus, I guess. There it is.
Alright, I was trying to play around the dress down.
Trigger on the side.
Yeah, trigger on the side.
Trigger on the stack. Cracking Flooded Strand is Phil. Getting a Tundra.
Anything 5 or less.
So Andrew just mentioned that they were playing around dress down. So Muxus has resolved its triggers on the stack. Brainstorm in response. Stifle would have been interesting. I would not have expected a Stifle there. It would have been epic. Come on, Phil. Put a Stifle in the deck. Just as a one-of for situations like this. Okay, Brainstorm is completed. Now Muxus is going to resolve its ability. Let's see what we got. Yikes. Double Sticker Goblin, Battlecry, Chieftain, and Rabble Master. Is Phil dead? This looks over.
I will make 11 mana.
Making 11 mana. I think this is over, folks.
Sticker Goblin, make another 4 mana.
Goblin Lackey says this is like 70 damage. Yeah, I think Phil is cooked.
One and one. 11 mana. And I think what I can do is just pitch this to me, Spirit Guide, go for 12 mana. I'll activate Battlecry Goblin 6 times. Everything gets +6/+0 in haste. And I'll attack for a time.
So, just so I know, the way that I combat this in the future is I just have to keep my haster off the table?
Pretty much, or if you can, like, I was trying to play around Dress Down there, because if you had left up Dress Down when I play Muxus with Tavern, like, it
Okay, I think the players have ended the game and now are just discussing what Phil could have possibly done, but I think this is a game over.